Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm Ken Digest and I'm coming live from home. It's around 6 in the afternoon. It's so late, guys, and our masons were just completing the upper course of the house. Actually, they've already finished. This is how the house looks. It's 9 feet for those that are maybe asking, and this is our super drum over here where we usually collect the water. Yes, so we've done most of the things in terms of building the wall and also the partitioning. So the only part remaining is now just to install the beam, which is a mixture. We bought the RDs 8, 10 and 12 and the binding wire. I'm gonna show you in a minute. Yeah, so this is how we managed to reach. We are at the Lintel. Some of you call it Lintel. So maybe if you know between Lintel and Lintel, but I remember some time back someone told me for the windows it's Lintel, because when you're installing the upper part of the window it's Lintel, but on the top of the wall it's Lintel. But I'm also a little bit confused between the two, which one is correct. But if you know it, kindly maybe you can educate us on the comment section so that we use it in our next vlog, yes, or video. So this is how it looks. Let me just come inside. I know they've completed most parts. Yes, the whole house is like for the partitioning. Yeah, we are using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15. Yeah, for the partitioning it's 15 bricks, but for the wall it's 7, 10. I mean, not 7, 10, because the stones are so large and huge. So we used only 10. But if it were maybe a smaller gauge, we could have used 11. We could have added one more, considering we used 2 courses on the foundation, then we placed a slab on top of it. Yes, and that's the progress, and we are now only waiting for the lintel or the lintel. Yes, so we'll be forced to make these types of timber. I usually call them offsets. Some are still here, and now we'll start using them for the lintel or the lintel. Even these ones we have we have like because you know when you're building the lintel, you use like the inner and the outer part should be these timber offsets. And you know, when you're making the lintel, you have to apply oil so that when you're removing the timber from the concrete, it comes out easily. Yeah, so you have to make it on the inside and also on the outside, then put the beam in between, then pour concrete, which is a mixture of ballast, sand, cement, waterproofer if you want. Yes, so let me just take you to where we have stored our RD 8, 10 and 12, because the binding wire is in the store, but the RDs are just in the compound over here. These are the cables. We bought the RD 8, RD 10 and 12. Actually, they are always written on it, but since I've been on the construction site for quite some time at Nasto's place. Nasto is my brother-in-law, guys. Go and check him out. We are on the road to 30,000 subscribers. The ones they're usually categorized according to size. So these ones are the smallest. They are not the smallest, but in this group they are the smallest. So these ones are the RD8. Then we have the RD10, this one, and we have the larger ones. I don't know whether you guys are able to see the difference. These one are the RD12. Yes. So the binding wires are in the store. I think I'm in my next video when they are installing the gypsum, they're making the beam. I'm gonna show you the whole process, because I also learned I can make them by myself as long as I have the tools and maybe one person who is directing me. Yes, I can be able, but it requires a lot of force, because they are hard, they are metals, they are not that they are metals. So once we are done and we are prepared to start the construction for the Lintel, I'll be happy to show you the whole process, how they make it. Yes, so we bought like 24 pieces of RD8. No, we bought 30 pieces of RD8. I'm sorry. We bought 30 pieces of RD8, this one, the smaller ones, 24 pieces of RD10, and also 24 pieces of RD12. So our mason actually estimated more than that, but we just suggested that let us start with a small number. So if it doesn't make it all, we can go for some more. So we just started with these ones, 30 pieces of RD8, 24 pieces of RD10 and 12 respectively. Yes, so I also want to take this chance again, because our compound is always huge. It's always huge with a lot of trees. So each and every day, I always try to just clean the compound regardless of the time, as long as the sun is down. Because sorry for that. When you are sweeping the compound, it's always advisable to do it in the morning and also in the afternoon when the sun is down. Yeah, so I'll just take this time to remove. There's some how do I call them? They are dried tree branches. They are next to the gate, so I just want to remove them so that when we sweep this place, we can easily sweep it. Yeah, so we have my wheelbarrow over here, and a friend of mine who is gonna hold the camera as we continue. So stay tuned to the channel. Let's begin.
Makato hivi go. Ana utie. Ana utie hivi. Ila. Ah, kapalo na limpie. Wawa kupira. Wetu mugino. Ila. Wetu mo. Mai luôn mà đó là đâu biết cái này không nấu cho có cái này thì mà cắt thì la được mà cắt đó lên một mà cắt này bị cắt này ra yeah đó có tải ca này Volete ne coni coso che ne riuscite a tirare? Mota Massimo. Mi sa hanno si può fare una mano. Insieme. Ah, polizia lo prendi. Ah, quello che vuoi ma ya Ada kisah giga. Budi kau puan. Aku ini cuma buat tua.
These are bags of cements, 15 of them. Yeah. Toka baba. Takuendesha. Nitakuangukia. Liam. Weka hapo juu. Tupa hiyo. So they're still flooding the. Wacha Liam. Wacha na hiyo. Shuka basi, shuka Liam.
Yeah, so we bought some of the cements, the normal cement we usually buy, that is Simba cement. It's always 50 kgs as usual, just this normal size of the cement, because today we are making the beam as we speak. There are some guys in the compound making the beam, and there's also one of the tippers, one of our friends, father's friends, is also coming with the ballast. It's much better than the ones we bought before, and even the one we bought before, we haven't used it that much because it wasn't the perfect quality of ballast we wanted. Maybe if I can come closer so that I can show you guys how it looks. And the guy really, how do I say it, took us for something, I don't know, something like that. So he gave us a very poor quality ballast. I'm not complaining, but that's how construction usually goes on. So see how it looks. It's not well crushed. Yes, so we are just waiting for a better one so that we can use to build a lintel. Yeah, so these are the, I think I showed you, these are the D12. Yes, these are the D12, RD12. We have RD10 and 8. So this over here is a beam. This one is already made, and we decided to go for a combination of RD10 and 8 and 12. So these ones, the bigger ones, are the 12. These ones on this side are 10, and the one you see moving across is the RD8 or the D8. Yes, so they are a little bit large because the way we are gonna place them above the lintel is when they are standing, so that the wall will be, the lintel will be like I think if I see a tape measure, I'm gonna measure the height, but I know it will be so tall. Then if you place another 2 layers of bricks on top, the house will be as tall as we wanted, which is good. Yeah, so these are the binding wires. Yes, over here. And we have a friend of mine here cutting one. Give me one measurement. Don't kiss at the shelter, chill and measure.
Sasa.
In through here.
Oh, you want me to capture the heat?
Yes.
Sasa.
Alafu ka screen or the black timulo screen.
Bado ina capture tu vizuri.
Oh, usipim.
Hapo. Hapo. Nada. But orisa nigolo na masma. Yeni an gi all images nyaka nwachak ve kitero nyaka watie. Na capture gimoro amora. Anaene vichumbe gani?
So we are cutting the D8, this one, used for holding the two RD12 and 10 together. So this one is the one we are cutting. Then we bend it to measurements according to the measurement, then tie it with the binding wire. Yeah, then from here we'll just place it on the course holding the lintel. Yes, so I think I'm gonna take you through the process of making them to this shape. This is a rectangular shape, each of them. Yes, so like these ones, once you cut them, you bring them over here for bending. Yeah, so this is how they look now after bending, and you bend them to the correct size. So we use this. That's how we bend them. It's not easy, but it's a way of construction. I know some people maybe who are watching me who maybe have done it. Maybe you guys use a machine. Yes, but over here we just use our hand, because of the technology. But the difference is not the same. It's just according to measurements, because once you measure one, it's easily, you just duplicate the rest. Yeah, so these are the offsets we are gonna use. I know they are not enough. We still have to cut some. It's a good thing we have eucalyptus planted forest, and we'll just go over there and pick. We also have some eucalyptus trees in the compound which can be cut. I know one will be enough, and even extra, but we'll just choose the size, so we don't really cut a big tree for few timbers. So we'll just cut the appropriate size, so that because we are actually having enough offsets for the outer wall only, not for the inner wall and also the partitioning. Yes, but we'll add the rest that are remaining from the trees, the eucalyptus I've mentioned. Yes, so today we are starting. I don't know whether they'll tie them, because if they manage to tie, because they have to do the measurements, then tie them according to the size of the room and also to the length of the wall. Yes, to the size of the brick and to the length of the wall. Yes, so they have to measure each side and each compartment of the room, because the cable is gonna, the beam I mean, is gonna pass across the window, just like this one. So it's gonna pass directly there, make a turn over here. Yes, so if they manage to do all of them today, I think tomorrow they'll start the installation. If they manage to do all of them by 2 or 3 in the afternoon, I think they maybe can tie a few, so that if they come tomorrow, they have less work to do. But I'll keep on updating you with the few changes we are making. I'll keep updating you, telling you the progress of the house, because most of you want it to be a very tall house because of the design too. It's a bigger house, so you don't really want for the house to be short, because it wouldn't look nice. Yes, so we'll try as much as we can, and after placing the beam plus the lintel and putting the 3 courses of bricks, I'll come with the measurement. We always measure a house with feet, so I'll just come. Now it's standing at 9 feet. It's so tall. No, most of you guys were thinking it's short. I can't touch the upper course, so it's like I'm in the inside. This is how it's so tall now, and we've not put the lintel and the 3 courses. Plus the living room area is a little bit low. Someone mentioned that if it's a retirement home, it shouldn't have, it should be flat. Yes, the whole house is flat. All of the rooms are of the same height. It's only the living room which only has 1 step to the entrance and also to the dining. It's only 1 step. It's not like 2 steps or any. It's only 1 step, which is someone can easily step on. It's not also that deep. It's to standard. It shouldn't be. We didn't want it to be so deep. That's why we even used 2 courses for the foundation instead of 3. We wanted it to be 3 courses, but we realized that it will be so deep and we'll be forced to put 2 steps. Yes, so we just went for 2 courses for the foundation, placed the slab, and now the living room, I mean, it's only 1 step to the dining, to the kitchen, to the rest of the rooms, and also to the veranda coming inside the house. Yeah, so it's still perfect according to plan. Once we are still, as I've said, we are working on the beam. When we move on with other things, I'll keep you updated. So watch the video till the end. I'll really appreciate for those that are still watching this video to this part. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe you can really support me by even watching and not skipping the ads. It will be so grateful for you guys, because that's how we make a few pennies. If it's $300 or 500, it will be a very different to us, just to make the house continue as usual, because we haven't stopped. It's only yesterday they came. Yesterday they came, and they just because you know, when you buy the RD8, most of them are usually curled, like they are bent, because they are really, unless you are using these trailers, but over here we don't have none, so we are forced to use maybe a pickup, so you have to bend them. So yesterday they came and straightened them, all of them. No, not all of them, I mean just a few. Yeah, all of them, I'm seeing all of them are straight. Yes, and that was yesterday. So today they came just to cut, make the beam. Yes. And we have some good sand over here. If you see this one, it's from the river, it's still wet, and you compare to this one is like, it has some big particles of stones, sand particles. And I also saw a video on YouTube. There was a guy, they were mainly doing the floor of the house, so they used a sieve just to sieve sand. I've seen it a couple of times, and I think our sand over here wouldn't need any of that, but just in case the mason says that we sieve it, we will. But it's so fine. See how it looks, so fine. Yeah, so this is straight from the river, and it's still wet, as I've said, so wet. So I think we have a good sand too. So we have ballast. In the morning I went for some 15 bags of cement, and now we have the sand, and we have the beams. So we have like 4 beams. The masons have gone, so they've made the 4 beams. So it's like when they come tomorrow, they'll finish them up. So there will be a total of 8 or 5 or more. Yes, so these are like 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Yeah, so they've just left things in the compound. Our compound is quite safe. Some of the binding wires, this thing almost was injuring me. So these are the binding wires, and some of his tools are in the compound. There are so places in construction sites, any incident can happen. So these are some of his tools. They are just in the compound, and they will be safe. So there are some sheep. Someone commented there's no sheeps, there's sheep. They are gone because the tipper that was bringing in the sand has just left, so the gate is still open. So some of the sheeps are here. Yes, this one are them, so I have to take them back. So I have to take them back into the compound. Yeah, so I think because they've said tomorrow they'll come, the masons, they'll come and finish with the beam. Tomorrow is on Tuesday, because I'm in East Africa, Kenya. So I think the work will generally start on Wednesday. They'll work on it Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I think they should be over with the lintel. Yes, so I think I should close this gate. Yes, so they're in the compound now, they are safe. Yeah, so I'm so happy with the progress. At least we're making a step each and every day. Apart from on Saturday, because over here we take a rest and go to church on Saturdays. Yes, so with the remaining days, 6 of the days, we try as much as possible just to do as little as we can, because when you combine them, it's a huge change. So if anyone doing, especially building, you should wake up and just think about construction, because that's what I don't do it, but I just find myself thinking about the house, how the construction will be over. Yes, but it's a process and experience I'm enjoying. Building is so enjoyable. You get to learn as much more as you can, especially from, because if you're building a house, you generally work with different masons. The ones that build the foundation were different, because the foundation was built like 4 months, 5 months. Then later we came and started the courses. So the masons who came for the foundation are different from the ones that we have now. But even for the ones that were making the beam over here, are different from the ones that made the courses until the lintel. So, and even for the mason for the roof will be different. So I think when this work over here we do, I think it makes you meet a lot of people apart from you guys who always comment and watch my videos. The people who are actually on the ground working, they are so different. And even for the people who will come back later for plumbing, electrical work, finishing, I think they will be totally different people, and that's the most enjoyable part of it. Yes, you meet new people, you learn. The people you meet along the way teaches you much more. Though the only part of building that I'm usually not interested in, but I can learn a few things, is the electrical part. Because with the electricity, I'm not that well into it, and it's always risky. So I always try to not know more, because if you know more, there's the third voice in your head which always say go and try, but it's a risky job, or it's a risky career. But anyway, all careers are risky, so just take care of yourselves. I usually say take care of yourselves, take care of your families. Yes. Yes, so guys, these are our ballast. They've just arrived, and when you look at it keenly, it's not the normal stone. It's like the stones that we went to collect for the house, because you know when they are mining the stones, they always shape it, and when they shape it, there are always some parts that comes out of the stone. So they are the ones that are crushed to make ballast. Actually, they are the best ones, especially for making the floor. The other ones that was initially here wasn't good. If you see it, it's not well crushed. Yes, this one. But the one that we brought, because we brought it like one tipper. It's one tipper, and the guys that were, and it's not it's cheap, because I went there the last time, and the guy I met who was shaping the stones, mining the stones, he said like for this type of ballast, one tipper goes for 2,000 shillings, which is like $16, around $16. Yes. So it's like, and that's a tipper, so it's not that expensive, considering that they are the best quality. If you see, like, they are like different colors. So the place, I'll just go to the house so that I can show you a little bit of why they are if you see them, they are like different. There's red, there's blue, there's brown. Like this one is like brown. Yes, and this one is like bluish. This one is whitish. Yeah, so there are different stones. Let me just go close to the house. So the guy just told me that whenever I want ballast, I should go and contact him, and he can give me a tip for like $16. So if you look at keenly, this stone is different, this stone is different, the three of them, even the fourth. So when you are making these stones, you are shaping it, you always remove some parts. So those parts are the ones best for building the floor. They are the ones that we went for, because actually it's just the same place in Homa Bay County. Yeah, so they're the ones we are going to use to make the floor, and even the lintel, because they hold the cement so strong. Yeah, so we are gonna use the ballast, because in the morning we went for some cement, 15 actually. So they are the ones for the beam. Yes, for the beam. So they've tried making them. There are like 3. They are on the 3rd. You see, like this one. This one is the one I came when they were starting. They are making this, and they're also making this one over here. And some of them are still remaining, and you know, there are like 3 guys. 2 of them are making the beam. The other one is shaping the RD8 or the D8. Yeah, the D8. I think it's usually written on them. It's usually written. I think I should find it. In each of them, if it's D8, it's written D8. If it's 9 or 10 or even 12, I think is there an RD9 really? Since I started knowing them more, I've only known binding wire, D6, D8, RD10, RD12, RD16, those. Yeah, so the ones that are remaining, I hope it will be enough, because it seems like they are making it one full. Then I think, because one is these things are really long. It's like they are really long. If you see it from there, moving all the way up there. So I think that's when they'll start beginning to cut them according to the length of the room and the width. Yeah, so they are really, but they're continuing with the work, and I'm really glad to have brought these ballast. I really like them, and they are so clean compared to the other one. See the difference? This other one is so clean, and I've realized, especially with the ballast, it's not only from here, but most of the times when we are buying ballast and you're not there, like it's not clean. Yes, it's not as clean as it should be. But when I went to the place where we were getting the stones for the house, I realized those guys add clean ballast, because you know it's just rock. These are coming from rocks being shaped, so it's so clean. Yes, and I realized this is the best place for anyone who maybe is building. This is the place where you should go. It's in a couple of you have asked me, but I said it's in Homa Bay County, in an area known as Karachuani. So maybe it will be helpful in case you're looking for ballast, a good one, because these are really good quality ballasts, and they hold the cement so well. Even the floor, they are the best. Yeah, because you know, okay, on the other hand, you also have to do research, but they are the best for building the floor. Because even one of my uncles, when he was building, he used to have a person who was shaping the stones just inside the compound as he builds. So the pieces that remained, they used to cement the floor, and the floor is nice, it's good. So I think let us try this one out. In construction you have to be as keen as possible, because constructing twice, I'm really struggling to. Yes, let me stand this way. That light wasn't. Yeah, you have to be keen while you're building, so to make just quality anything in terms of doors, windows, floors, it should be of good quality and should stand time. Yes, so I think my video for today is coming to an end. It's a little bit late. It's around 5. Yes, around 5. The sky is a little bit clear. Yes, so I think I'll just tell you guys to take care of yourself as I usually do, so that we can meet in my next video. So bye bye for now.